They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Plaster Stadium in Springfield, Missouri, the home of the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. We're going to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Blue Hens pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Blue Hens will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Clark. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. But to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Blue Hens will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking to throw. It's Clark. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Important second down play coming up. He finds his man. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kicker kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Chris, what a play by this defensive back in the snow. That's not an easy play, and especially in these conditions. Now this defense gets a well-deserved break from the cold.
Offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Play action here on first down. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. The Bears are in the red zone now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pass is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Breaks free. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Blue Hens will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Clark. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the ground, it's Lawrence. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. About 30 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. It'll be 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. It talks strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, Missouri State.
The Blue Hens will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the 2nd half of the CUSA Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Blue Hens will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grab behind the line. It's Lawrence. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now play number 9 on this drive. To throw, it's Clark. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs. Here we go. Sack.
Here's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Carter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Blue Hens begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's over. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Blue Hens will line up to kick it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Lawrence. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. They'll try the ground game here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Clark. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the grab. It's Lawrence. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears look to keep this drive moving. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking for a gap. It's Lawrence.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Blue Hens hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Grinding away with the running game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lawrence. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Throws out the stiff arm. Touchdown, Bears. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's a play action. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.